Welcome to another episode of Building Lego Sets. Today I will be building what is probably the most anticipated Lego Disney set of 2024. And it's also a Lego set that is based on, hands down, the creepiest movie that Disney has ever made. Oh, and this set was sent to me by the Lego group for review, so thank you so much to them. Now, this video is a little bit different than most because I have not even seen the Lego set yet. Normally, at least I kind of have an idea of what I'm building. But to be fair, I guess, this is a Lego Ideas set, so I do have an idea of what I'm building because it was an idea submitted to Lego and they have made it into an official set. But the official Lego set can often be significantly different than the original submission, so we really have no idea what we've gotten here. You probably noticed that the box is a little bit open. That's because I didn't know what was in the box when it arrived at the door. So I asked my husband to do peekies to be sure that this is actually the Nightmare Before Christmas Lego set, because how awkward would that be otherwise? And of course, like all the other videos, give the Lego set 1 to 5 stars based on the build experience, the display ability, just how much I subjectively like this set. Let's get this open. I hope I like it. Okay, yeah, this is pretty incredible. Right off the bat, this seems like the perfect Lego set for Halloween. It comes with the 3 major landmarks, Jack and Sally, of course. Lots of minifigures in here, and there's 2,100 pieces in the set, so it's pretty substantial. My initial thought for this is that it's gonna be a 4-star Lego set. I actually love that Lego's been doing this recently. It's like a shoe box, because you can actually use the box afterwards to store stuff, put the set in it when you're done, whatever you want to do with it. It's your shoe box. Here's where we are so far at the end of bag 1. It looks like nothing so far. Now bag 2 is finished. Look at Jack! He has a bow tie with a bat on it. It's kind of cute. I just built the first half of the roof. Doghouse, a gravestone, another, this henbane grave, witch hazel, it's the moon. There we go. And we are now finished with the build. Congrats to us. I can't wait to talk about this set. There's so many details and Easter eggs here, so many minifigures, and also a lack of some minifigures in particular. But before we get to that, I wanted to talk about the build process a little bit because I really enjoyed it. When I'm building a Lego set, if I get stressed or like things aren't working throughout the process, I just don't like that. Like, I don't want to be stressed out while building Lego. Building Lego for me is something that's supposed to be stress-free, really relaxing, and that's what this set was for me. I'll admit I had a little bit bit of issue with the roofs throughout the build just because like they don't latch onto anything. You just kind of set them there. And I just always struggle with that. I don't know why. Same over here. The roof just kind of detaches. And for a while I couldn't figure out how to make it look correct because it was wrong. It's fixed now, so we just won't worry about that. But besides those small things, it was an A+ build. I loved this completely. But now looking at the sets and all the different features here, there's actually 2 versions that you can do. There's this one here that's like the standard Halloween one. Or you can turn it more into a Christmas vibe kind of set. It comes with a handful of wreaths, stockings, little toy kind of things that you can place in the graveyard. A wreath, and it suggests you hang it in the tree, as well as this like little rink-a-dink Christmas tree. It's definitely not the best Christmas tree design that LEGO has ever made, but it does look like the tree that was in the movie. And something that I've noticed LEGO do more recently is include actual storage in the set to store any like extra stuff that comes with it, accessories, whatever. And that's exactly what we see on the top of this building here. The wreaths actually connect on either side of this green piece. So you can just set your wreath there and on the other side, and that way you don't lose it, which is something that I would definitely do if this wasn't a feature in the set. There's also some room on the other side to store another wreath, a stocking, a few other things, maybe some presents. So having a storage compartment in the set is fantastic. I'm so glad that we have that. It would have been lost already, probably, if that wasn't there. This yellow piece for the moon was so unexpected. Like, this is like a little papery, kind of plasticky hybrid fabric. It's a really weird piece, and it's definitely not something that's common in LEGO. And I definitely wasn't expecting to see something like this in the set, but I think it's a good option. It looks cool. It's a little bit different. I do think that they probably should have put Oogie Boogie when he's in the moon and you kind of see a shadow. That would have been really cool as like a printing on one side of this, and then if you flipped it around to the other side, it was just a plain moon. Speaking of Oogie Boogie, let's talk about the minifigures in here, as well as the lack of certain minifigures, because I think that's really important to bring up. There are 7 minifigures in the set. Let's talk first about Locke, Shock, and Barrell. By the way, this bathtub build is so cute. I love like the little skeleton feet on it. It's so good. Now, I don't know what it is about this minifigure here, but it's giving Joker from the Batman movie. I think it's a good minifigure. I like the torso printing, but as I'll talk about with the other 2, I do wish that there was some sort of like maybe custom molded mask. I think that would be really, really exciting, especially for the price point. She looks really cute, but this is just so simple. Same for him as well. And again, having custom molded masks for these 3 would have been really, really cool. Next, we have Santa. I love this minifigure so much. The little candy cane accessory is adorable. He has candy tucked into his belt. And if we take off the head and beard, you can see a little bit better the candy corn on the torso. I think that is just so cute. He has a lot of Halloween candy printed on him, so I love that it's a unique Santa. But then the mayor is one that I was not expecting to see in this set, so that was a pleasant surprise. I think the face printing is great. Initially, I thought that it was a sticker, and I got a little bit scared. I was like, please don't put stickers on the characters, please. But we're good. There's no stickers on these guys. The face printing on the front, the mayor badge, and then on the back, he has the alternate printing, which is kind of necessary for this character. So I do really like this. I think they did a good job with it, but I do kind of wish that it was a minifigure just for like the collectability of it. But he does look really good. Next, we have Sally, and this minifigure, y'all, is kind of top notch. So initially, I was kind of nervous because LEGO released a Sally in series 2 of their Disney CMS, and I was like, I really hope that it's not just the exact same one. That would make me kind of bummed out. But while it does look really similar, they are different, thank goodness. And just look at the arms. We have dual molded arms, printing on the torso, the legs, the side of the leg. If we take off the hair, we have printing on the back, another alternate face printing. This minifigure is kind of incredible. I am thrilled to have her, and I am so glad that it's not the same exact thing that we saw a few years ago from the Disney CMF line. She's perfect. I love her. Next, we have Zero, and this mold is really unique, so it's kind of like a rubbery texture. It's not like a pure plastic like we usually see in LEGO, but they did a really good job with it. I love this mold. It's probably one of the more detailed molds that I've seen, and it does have a stud on the bottom so you can connect it. I really like this. I think they did a great job with it. Zero complaints. But then finally, we have Jack. Now, I was not expecting the long legs on him, but now that LEGO has started making those, it totally makes sense for him to have those version of legs. Like, especially in the walking position, he just looks so much more natural. He looks so much more like Jack. And the previous version of Jack from Disney CMF Series 2 did not have the long legs, so at least it's different in that aspect. He has his bat bow tie as well as a black cape on the back. Now, we've been talking a lot about minifigures, but the one minifigure that we do not have in this set that we probably should have is Oogie Boogie. He is such an iconic character, and I didn't even realize how iconic he was until I went to Oogie Boogie Bash at Disneyland last year, and it's a whole Disney Halloween party centered around Oogie Boogie, Nightmare Before Christmas. Like, that's the whole theming of it. And so after seeing how much hype there is for Oogie Boogie as a character. It is really shocking that he isn't here because I feel like that would be such a selling point for this set. Maybe they have plans to release him in a future series, maybe like a new Disney CMF series. What are we on now? 4? If there's a series 4 coming soon and Oogie Boogie's in it, that would be absolutely fantastic. But until then, I guess we'll just be enjoying our Nightmare Before Christmas Lego set without any Oogie Boogie references or anything like that in here. But now to give this set a rating between 1 and 5 stars. Initially, I was thinking it would be a 4-star Lego set because it's iconic, the build looked really fun, it's spooky, there's a lot to love. I don't want to give it 5 stars because of Oogie Boogie. The lack of Oogie Boogie brings it down a little bit for me, but I also feel like it's better than 4 stars. So I'm gonna go 4.5 stars. I think it's really exciting that we do have storage in the set. I know it sounds like such a stupid little thing, but I love having a spot within the set where you can just take it off, store your little Christmas wreath until you're ready to bring it out again, and you don't have to worry about losing it. It's fantastic. I also love all of the characters, all the minifigures. The build process was really fun. I really enjoyed it, especially with all these weird techniques. Like, it looks so cartoonish and just weird. It looks weird, and they did a good job capturing weird in Lego. So with all of that being said, the set releases September 1st for $200. Please let me know all of your thoughts about it in the comments. Is this something that you're wanting to get on day one? Do you think it's a little pricey? Are you gonna wait a little bit? Please let me know all of it down below. Thank you again so much to the Lego group for sending me this set for a review. I really appreciate it. And I'll see you next time. Bye!